How's it going, everybody? Ben from basesetmew here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am finally opening my CGC parcel that has been lying around here for a pretty long time. I say finally, though, I still don't know when I will upload this. It all depends if my Journey Together blisters show up in time, and I'll either upload this like at that point or the week after. We shall see. Really big parcel. I think 26 cards in total we have in here. So I think without further ado, let me try to cut it open right down here and see. So I've actually waited for this in total for like 3 months. I just couldn't wait any longer. As soon as they shipped it, I do have to admit, I looked at the grade of one card in particular, which is the traditional Chinese Pikachu promo. So as I said, I actually looked at the grade for one card, just one card in particular, which was the 5th anniversary traditional Chinese Pikachu promo. And safe to say, I was really surprised, as you're gonna see a little bit later. Without further ado, let's look at the first card. And this is actually a cool one, because as you can see right here, this is actually an error grade. I also have this one to hide the grade whenever they're not golden, because if they're golden back here, that means it's a pristine 10. But for this one, I guess I won't, since, you know, it's an error card, so there's really no secret. So here we are, the Flareon V Pokemon Black Star promo. Misalignment. Okay, so they actually put the error down as misalignment. I guess that makes sense. I also have to clean the cards from the cardboard right here, it looks like. It's just a 9, but I guess the grade for error cards really don't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter, right? Because as you can see right here, well, the card is really dirty from that cardboard. I do have to clean the slabs afterwards. As you can see right here, we also have 2 alignment dots back here. So funny story about this Flareon actually. I think 2 or 3 years ago, I actually got all 3 boxes for my birthday. You know, there's also the Vaporeon one and the Jolteon one. And this one, upon opening it, you know, if you see it like this, it looks perfectly normal, right? It looks actually very well centered in the front. And then I just turned it around and was like, hang on, something ain't right. And I actually kept it ever since. I actually kept it in my main binder. And then at some point, I said to myself, wait, why not grade it with CGC? So I ended up buying a quote-unquote normal version of this card again and stuck it in my binder. You've seen that one in my binder, and just had this one lying around ready to grade. And now it is a mint 9, but once again, it doesn't really matter. It's an error card, misalignment. I wonder how much this one would be worth. I'd have no idea. But this is really, really cool. Very nice. I guess we'll put it right here. Okay. So here we go. As I said, if it does have the golden back, there's no point in hiding the grade. We do know it's a pristine 10, and this is one of the cards that I pulled from my Tag Team GX All-Stars booster box. I think some of them are in here just as filler, you know, to reach that 25 card limit for the bulk tier. So here we are. That's really nice. I'd love to get the alternate art version of this one, but this is already really, really cool. Nice, okay. The Mewtwo and Mew GX. Man, that is so cool. It's even cooler because I've pulled it myself, right? That is so much cooler. Well, another golden 10. That is very interesting. Oh, it's the Latias from Paradise Dragoner. This one I've also pulled myself, and it is a pristine 10. Very nice. Ah, that is super, super cool. Look at that one. I do have the Latias now, but that one is in my main binder. Alright, looks like we're continuing with the pristine 10 trend. Let's see what this one is. Oh, the Zera Aura, another one that I've pulled myself from Stellar Miracle. And this was actually, or is still, one of my favorite art rares to this date. I think it actually looks super cool. And I now have it in a pristine 10. That's very nice. Man, look at that. That is really cool. We have our first non-pristine 10, and this is not an error card. So let me put this above. This is why I made this, to hide the grade, but we can still look at the card. Oh, that's a shame this didn't get a pristine 10. But I think something was off about this. I can't remember what exactly when I looked at it. Might have been the centering, might have been like a print line or something. Let's see what it got. I think it's the centering. Is it still a 10? It's still a 10 at least. That's very cool. Okay. And look at the label. So this is from 9 Colors Gathering, and they actually shortened it to 9. They're like just the number 9 Colors Gathering, and then Peng. Okay, I think the exact term would have been, I think this is the friends side. Because there's Origin, which is the Mew pack art, and then there's the friend side, which is the Umbreon side, let's just say it like that. But still, this is a Gem Min 10, so this is very nice. And this is actually one of my favorite Rayquaza cards, full stop, you know. Minus the Gold Star, but we don't talk about the Gold Star. This is really, really cool. And it has that Japanese texturing, so very nice. I do have this in English, but, you know, you can't have enough Rayquaza cards. They are so cool. All right, let's see if this is one of the 7 cards that I really want every single one of them to be a Pristine 10. Oh no, this is the Lugia V-Star. So another Simplified Chinese card. I think I actually have a bunch of them in here. Lugia V-Star, Shadow in Azure Sea, they actually call it. I think I used to call it Shadow over the Blue Sea. They actually say it's Shadow in Azure Sea, and then the site is Xiao. High power rare, Lugia V-Star in a Pristine 10. I mean, you can't go wrong with that one. That looks really, really cool. I didn't send in the Giratina because I think, if I remember correctly, the Giratina was actually a little bit off-centered, which is why I only sent in the Lugia for this one. But this is really nice. Another Pristine 10. And looks like the trend continues with the Pristine 10s. Let's see what this one is. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I sent this one in. So actually, funny story about this one. I actually have one in my binder, you know, the one I've talked about, I think a few times now, the one I pulled on Christmas Eve a few years back. Bought one of Card Hobby. I then sent that one to the winner of the giveaway. And then I actually found another copy of eBay, and I actually got it for extremely cheap. I think I got it for like 50 euros or something, which was really, really cool. I think usually on eBay, this one goes for around 70 to 80, and I actually sent that one in for grading. So the one I pulled on Christmas is still in my binder, and this is the copy that I got off eBay, and it's actually really surprising that I got a Pristine 10. Also, that looks so cool with the Golden Mew, right? The Golden Pristine 10, the Golden Mew. Yo, very nice. Also, look at that texture. If I can show it without the light glaring, but there we are. Look at that one. Yo, I have kind of forgotten that I actually sent this one in. Oh, that is really cool. That needs a special place, like right here. Look at that one. Okay, unfortunately, I have to put the cardboard box somewhat out of frame because it's just way too big, and I don't want to spoil the grades. But speaking of spoiling the grades, I mean, it does have a golden label. That's one thing that I don't like about these new labels. Now, don't get me wrong, the Pristine 10 looks incredibly cool. Like, they look super cool. But I don't like that the back is golden as well, because that kind of, you know, tells you immediately what kind of grade it is. Because as a comparison, this is a perfect 10 with the old CGC labels. As you can see, everything is blue. And if you just have it back here, you wouldn't know what grade it was. So it kind of adds to the suspense. But then you turn it around and it's a perfect 10. So there we are. But it is a Pristine 10. So that is very, very nice. Let's see what this one is. Oh, okay, so that's the Pikachu I've mentioned a little bit earlier. So this is the only card where I actually looked up the grade because I couldn't wait. Man, that is super cool that this got a Pristine 10. Wow. And it also has Mew in the background, which is, I think, that's one of the main reasons why I actually bought the product. I think the product was actually really, really cool. I love these kind of gift boxes. Simplified Chinese and Traditional Chinese, both of them are really, really cool. And it did feature Mew in the background, and I thought, yeah, I might as well grab that one. And I'm really, really happy that I did now. Pristine 10, wow. And as you can see right here, it actually just says 5th anniversary premium set, but I guess it does say T Chinese up there. So once again, this is in Traditional Chinese, not Simplified Chinese. Very, very nice. All right, next up, we do not have a Pristine 10, so let me hide the grade and see what this one is. Ah, that's a real shame. Okay, so this is actually one of these autograph cards that I pulled from these tin boxes, and I actually do have a really cool idea, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So here we have the Nessa. If it's not a Pristine 10, I really hope it's just a normal 10 at the very least. No, it's a 9, really? Okay, that is very surprising. How is that a 9? Like, what's wrong with that one? That's what I want to know. Is it the centering? That is very surprising to me. To see that this is a 9, I would have thought for sure this would be at least a 10. I actually anticipated, you know, Pristine 10s throughout the board for every single one of these. So that's actually very surprising. So here is the next one. I think all of these are in order. So, okay, so this one is the Marnie. Let's see what this one is. It's not a Pristine 10. Okay, so this is at least a Gemmin 10. Okay. I wonder why that's a 9. I do have to check. This is a Gemmin 10, so this is really, really nice. Although, I can see the next grade, and that kind of throws off my plan. So here we have a Pristine 10, and this is the Hop. Okay, so the Hop is a Pristine 10, and let's just see how many Pristine 10s we get in total. So this one is also a Pristine 10, and this is the Bede, okay, 04 bead. Very nice, and here we have another one that's not a Pristine 10. Let's see what this one is. Oh, that's the Leon, okay. The Leon. Let's see if the Leon is at least still a normal 10. It is still a normal 10 at very least, okay. And I actually didn't point this out. Look at the title of the slab. Trainer Collector's Books, 03 out of 07. And there's actually an 8th one I think I've alluded to in the opening itself, which features Clara, but you don't get an autograph card if you find the Clara box. You get a standard full art of her. Okay, let's see. I think we have 2 more, so this is number 2. Is this Bea? It is Bea, okay. So let's see what Bea got. Come on. Okay, at least a normal 10. At least a normal 10, very nice. And last but not least, if I can put it right there, last but not least, what is 001? I've forgotten. Oh, right, Raihan. Of course, Raihan with the cool flagon in the background. And is it? That's also a 9, okay. That is very interesting. So both the Nessa and the Raihan got a 9 for some reason, I don't know why. And then every other card got either a 10 or a Gemmin 10. So what I had planned, I had hoped every single one of them got a Pristine 10, because that would kind of make the display case a little bit more uniform. So I do want to buy a 3D frame and basically have the tin sitting at the bottom and then the card up above, just like this, and then have everything like next to each other, right? Obviously in order in terms of number. I think that would look pretty cool, although I do have to see if I can't find these two at least in a normal 10, although I don't think really anyone grades these. I just graded these because I had that idea for the display case. I might still do it either way, since, you know, I do have a Pristine 10 here, and then I have Gemmin 10s here, so it's just all over the place anyways, right? We'll see what I end up doing. But these two are really, really disappointing, these two grades. Don't know why those two got a 9. I feel like the centering is still pretty good. Like, it must be something else. It must be like print lines or something else that I've missed on these. Or maybe it's just arbitrary. Who knows with these things? Alright. Let's see what this one is. So, not a Gemmin 10 for this one. Let's see. Oh, that's the Adaman. Okay, so the Adaman full art from the 2nd anniversary Simplified Chinese gift box. And I also have the Irida right here. Let's see if this at least still got a normal Gemmin 10. Yes, it did. Okay, that is very, very nice. The Adaman. As you can see right here, Sword and Shield promos and Simplified Chinese Diamond gift box. Alright, at least a normal Gemmin 10. Let's see, this should be the Irida. And as you can see right here, also not a Gemmin, or not a Pristine 10. Let's see if it at least got the Gemmin 10. I'm hoping for that. I can see the centering is a little bit off, so it might just be a 9 or 9.5. Oh, it's a 9. Ah, damn, that sucks. That really sucks. I was hoping for this one to get a 10. Oh, man, that really sucks. We got a 10 and a 9 for these two. I do have both of these in Japanese, but, you know, I sent them into grading anyways, just because. That's a real shame that this got a 9, but yeah, looking at the centering right now, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just throwing it in right there, just, you know, to have it in the grading pile, and didn't really think much about grading, because I wanted to have these two anyways. Well... you can't win them all, I suppose. At least this is a Pristine 10, and this... Oh my gosh, okay. See, this is the cool part. If the grading takes so long, you kind of forget what you actually sent in. Friends in Alola. So this is actually not the first time I sent in a Friends in Alola. I think I sent one in a while ago. And that one actually, I think, either got a Gem Min 10 or a 9. I think it got a Gem Min 10. And I picked out 2 copies, actually. And looks like this one got a Pristine 10. I wonder if this is the other copy that I sent in. Because I sent in 2 copies of the Friends in Alola. And, okay, so this is the other one. This did not get a Pristine 10. Did it at least get a normal 10? Yes, it did. Okay. I'm really happy that this got a Pristine 10. Really, really happy. And this got a normal 10. Even though I picked out these 2 in particular, because I thought both of these were actually like the best ones I've gotten. If you remember, I bought like 18 copies of this card. And I actually picked out the best copies I could find from those. And then graded them with CGC. And luckily one got back with a Pristine 10. So I'm very happy about that one. Let's see what this one is. Another Pristine 10. Oh, the Elasa Sparkle. Okay. Simplified Chinese. I do have this one in Japanese, but getting another Pristine 10, I don't mind that. I wonder if this is the second one, the second Elasa, because I pulled 2 of them. Yes, it is. Okay, so is this a... That's also a 9, okay. Man, CGC seems to be pretty harsh with these Chinese Pokemon cards, eh? Really happy that this at least got a Pristine 10. This is just a 9. It joins the pile with the Irida. We only have a handful of cards left. Looks like we don't have another Pristine 10 on our hands. Oh, this is the Karen. I think I bought this one off Card Hobby. I didn't pull this myself. I bought this off Card Hobby. So let's see what this one got. This one at least got a normal 10. Okay, that's very, very nice. The Karen. I wonder if this one is the Janine. And yes, it is. So this one is actually in Japanese, but I also bought this off Card Hobby. So let's see what this one got. Also a 9. Okay. Man, I don't know what I do with these 9s. Maybe I'll crack them out of the case and just slap it in a binder somewhere. Don't know what to do with those. Maybe I'll end up selling them. We'll see. We shall see. Just a 9. I mean, some of them are actually still pretty cool. Like these ones, for example. I really, really like these. And the Irida, I do have that in Japanese, so we'll see what I end up doing. 3 more cards left right here. Okay, so we have another Pristine 10. Let's see. Oh, it's the Mela from Ancient Raw. I actually pulled this one myself as well, funnily enough. And that one got a Pristine 10. Very, very nice. Okay, here we have another Pristine 10. Very, very nice. Let's see which one this is. I think this might be the Lacy. It is the Lacy, also one I've pulled myself. The Lacy Special Art Rare also got a Pristine 10. Okay. That is very nice. And I have one last card right here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's the Kieran. Another one that I've pulled myself. Okay. Man, okay. So I actually got mostly really, really good grades. I'm actually really happy about this. Where is it? This one. The Friends in Alola in a Pristine 10, and then obviously this one. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, if I can find it in the pile, the Pikachu. I think these 3 are definitely my highlights for the CGC return. Really, really happy about those grades. Man, well, but I guess that does it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, then please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give it a thumbs down. Tell me in the comments below what you didn't like, so I can try to fix it for future videos. Other than that, right here's a video that YouTube thinks best suited for you. Right here's the subscribe button. Click this one first, then click this one. Check out any of the other videos in the description below, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, peace, take care.